Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Hoop Headlines. I'm your host. The NBA Draft Lottery is just around the corner, and while the Miami Heat have given up their seat at the table, they still can't help but be curious about what could have been. With Davion Mitchell and Tyler Herro leading the charge in overtime against the Atlanta Hawks, the Heat effectively relinquished their spot in the lottery, handing it over to the Oklahoma City Thunder as part of a trade obligation. However, this trade doesn't necessarily mean the Heat are without a stake in Monday night's drawing. The number 11 seed is where the Mavericks sit, and for the Heat, that's both good and bad news. On one hand, they'd rather not be at the same spot as their rivals from Dallas. But on the other hand, it means the Heat would have been seeded number 11 if they hadn't made a deep playoff run to avoid the play-in round. The irony is that if the Mavericks move up from number 11, they'll be doing something the Heat have never done before. The Heat's experience with the lottery is well documented. They've been in the mix 11 times, but their seeds haven't always been consistent. They've held onto a spot 5 times, dropped 1 spot 4 times, and fallen 3 spots twice. It's clear that this year's lottery could have gone either way for Miami. Now let's look at some of the teams lurking just above the Heat in the lottery order. The Washington Wizards are currently seeded second, followed by the Charlotte Hornets third, the Philadelphia 76ers fifth, the Brooklyn Nets sixth, and the Toronto Raptors seventh. And then there's Duke freshman sensation Cooper Flagg, the overwhelming consensus choice to go first overall. The 76ers' ascension to higher ground in the East would be all but assured if their pick doesn't fall within the first 6. For the Raptors, it would add another immediate challenger. The Wizards, Hornets, and Nets are also on high alert. A rebuild could be just around the corner for any of them. Last year's lottery saw the Hawks jump from number 10 to number 1, while Houston went from number 12 to number 3. It was a wild ride, and we can only imagine what this year's drawing will bring. For the Heat, though, it means they'll be watching anxiously as the lottery unfolds. That brings us to where the Heat stand, with the number 20 pick in hand, courtesy of the Golden State Warriors trade. They're now scouting mode, eager to see who will join them at the bottom of the first round. The draft combine is underway, and we can't wait to see what's next for this young team. It's been an interesting week in Miami, folks. We'll be keeping an eye on the lottery results with you, so stay tuned for more Hoop Headlines updates as they become available.